there are a lot of personality types that I just can't click with. And I need to learn how to click with them. Because if you're going to be successful in life, if you're going to build wealth, I believe, if you're going to start a business, if you're going to get that job promotion, you have to learn how to adapt to different personalities. But before you can adapt to different personalities, you need to know the personalities.
Correct. Yeah.
So can you break that down for us?
Yeah.
What are the different personality types, and what are some of the key things that we should be doing to adapt to different things?
Yeah, I'll give you kind of like the short version, because there's a lot of ways that you can learn personalities. I've seen colors.
Yep.
You get the DISC assessment. I've seen animals.
Okay.
I teach by seasons.
Okay.
All right, because it's just, it's 4 seasons, so it's real simple.
Is there a link where we can send people to like do a season thing?
Yeah, I have to get it to you. I'll
Get it
send
to
you a
me.
link for it. I think it's like RTP Seasons Mastery or something. I'll find it
And we'll link it. We'll link it in the show notes.
But you go through the assessment, tells you your strengths and weaknesses, and it's really the light version. I'm actually working on some stuff now. We're probably gonna revamp it a little bit to dive deeper, because I've been studying it so long. But basically, you got your winter personality, your summer personality, your fall, and your spring. Okay. And so your winter personalities, these are like your money motivated people, but more than that, they're more direct, to the point. They don't need all the details. They want to know the information. I can get to the facts as soon as possible, right? This kind of short version.
Okay.
Your summer personality, these are, sometimes people say the life of the party, but I don't like to just say that, because I'm partially that personality.
Okay.
But a lot of times I don't even like to be the life of the party. I just, you know what I'm saying? I like to connect with people.
Yeah.
And so I know sometimes I have to just go into that mode.
Yeah.
But these are the people that you'll notice a lot of times it's really easy for them to build community and connect with people, because they're really, really good with people. The challenge, though, is they're really good at starting things, not really good at finishing things. And so when you're building a business, you may not know this. You're like, okay, why does this person always get started good? They don't know how to finish stuff. And so one part is I have to understand the personalities, but then 2, I have to learn how to show people, hey, look, if you want to win, I got to show you how to add these other components into you so that you can be a more successful person. Your fall personalities, they are more analytical.
Ooh.
So these are going to be the people that, like, okay, I show you a presentation. You're going to be asking 50 billion questions. These are the people you tell them, they tell you they need to do some research. They really going to do some research. And so even in sales, because I did door-to-door sales, call center, stuff like that, you start learning, like, some of these people do have to study and look up stuff. And so if I try to push you and I don't realize that's your personality, when I'm gonna push you away, because now you're trying to make me rush a decision that I'm not going to make.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people that they go to the dealership, they're not going to buy no matter what you say.
Right.
And so you bring in everybody, trying to talk to everybody, like, bro, you're wasting your time. I told you. I'm just gonna look this up. But the thing is, here's the thing. That personality type, when they make a decision, it's set.
It's an easy sell.
Yeah. It's and they don't change it very often.
Right.
Although a summer personality, they're quick to make a decision.
Yeah.
But then they be like, wait a minute. I don't like this. And so they'll change it quick as well. And then your spring personalities, they're just more like, they love to serve people. They're like your helpers. They fill in, any community, and, that they're the person like, hey, you grab coffee, or they'll play the supporter role to whatever.
Okay.
How a lot of people teach personalities, though, is that they try to, it's almost like, if I'm a winner personality, it's like, okay, that's the one I want to be, because they're the drivers, they're money motivated, they're competitive, there's all these different things. But the thing is, all of them have to work together.
Yeah.
And in every good company, organization, you're going to have pieces of all personalities. In fact, all of us have pieces of each personality in us anyway. Yeah. But we just have dominant personalities. And so when you start realizing this, so like for me, one of the opposites of a fall is like a summer personality, right? Because a summer personality, they don't need no details.
Nope.
Right? You can tell them, hey, man, we going on a cruise. They be like, I bet I'm down. Dubai?
Let's go.
The fall personality, they're going to be like, I need more details. Give me. And so if I'm a summer personality I don't need the details, nor did I ask for the details, now I'm frustrated because, 1, I probably don't even know the details you're asking. And 2, I'm like, why does it even matter?
Right.
Let's just Dubai. When have you ever been to Dubai?
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't matter when I've been.
Right.
Does it fit in my schedule?
Right.
You know, because I have other things that I'm doing that may be more important. So I just need to sit down and make a clear decision. And so when I first got started in sales and communicating with people, I'm like, you know what? You're just not a winner. That's how I would classify it, but that's not it. I had to learn to be a better communicator. Your spring personalities and your winners, they're more opposites.
Yeah.
So give you an example. Like, let's say a person is, married. So if I'm a winner personality, how was your day? It was good.
Straight.
Yeah. No problems. Everything was strong. Spring personality, how was your day? Well, started off, woke up in the morning, got out the bed. Then I was like, you know what? I want to lay back down. But I did it. And so now winter is like, yo, get to the point.
Right.
Good. Are we out of the house? Can we just get into the car? Can you tell me what happened at work? And so sometimes not understanding the personalities or how to recognize their strengths inside of an organization.
Yeah.
Because springs are very important, but because they may not be a driver in an organization like a winner, I could overlook them and the value they bring to an organization.
Yeah.
And so how do I still make them feel important and let them know, not even just make them feel, let them know they're important for what they contribute so that now everybody starts working together. And that's really the piece that the new evolution that we're working on right now is going to show how they all work together more.
So I'm a summer guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Every time, it's so funny when I speak, right? When people bring me in to speak, they either want me to be the first speaker or the speaker right after lunch.
Yep.
Because I'm the guy that's going to come in and wake you up.
Yep.
Or if you got that itis after you ate lunch, I'm going to get you back.
Correct.
But man, when I get off the stage, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I want to go home. Don't ask me how my day was.
It's like a different personality.
It's a whole other personality. Yeah. Like, don't even say that to me. Like I love turning on, and when I turn on well. But man, like literally, I just spoke at the event with you for David, and literally when I was on the stage, but as soon as I got off, I was ready to go to my room.
Yep.
And I didn't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
When you have personalities like that, right? How do you adjust? How do you build a solid team like what you've built within your network marketing company? Because clearly, like all these personalities, all of us have our weaknesses.
Right, yeah.
So how do we still work together with all four of them when it's like, okay, cool. Like I just don't, I hate analytics.
Yeah.
I hate it. I know that we need it, but don't tell me, well, hey, Anthony, you need to post this many videos at this time for this amount of time, for this, that. No, just tell me, hey, post 2 videos, go do your thing. Boom.
Correct.
And dude, this is probably one of the reasons why I'm still single. That would be real. Because it's like, I'm like you, when I ask you how your day was, don't give me the full situation.
Yeah.
And when she asked me how was your day, it was straight.
Yeah.
Well, what was straight about it? Now you started knowing me.
Yeah.
Now, I told you it was straight. Well, but why do you care what was straight about it?
Right, yeah.
Well, I mean, how did you wake up this morning?
Right, yeah.
I woke up. Like how do we adjust? How do we adjust to different personalities? Because that thing is annoying sometimes.
Yeah, it is. But it's just like understanding, it's like understanding the heart of a person.
Okay.
Because like because it's how I look at it is like, like you and I are on like different sides of the table.
Yeah.
Right. But like in communication, what you have to do is you got to say, okay, how can we get on the same side of the table? Oh. And so now we're looking at the same challenge, the same problem, the same way. So like when I'm dealing with the analytical personality, I can't look at it like, all right, you want all these details. I'm not trying to give it to you, make a decision. Right. I got to say, okay, let me come over here and let me see. Because you really do need this. You're not asking, with that person, they're not asking me questions just because they want to ask questions. They really want to know.
Right.
And so who am I to say you don't need to know that?
Okay.
That's a little disrespectful on my part. And so I started like, okay, like we were just talking about with the conversation, it's like, okay, I really don't care about that. But if I'm going to be in a relationship with somebody they really care about, that they really care about these things, well, at some point, I do have to care about how you feel.
Yeah.
It just can't be everything, because nothing can be one-sided in a relationship. Not every movie I want to watch, every restaurant I want to go to. Some of it's got to be like give and take.
Yeah.
And so that's what I started to learn more in business. It's like, okay, how can I make us all work together so that there is some symmetry here? And because if you only can, like if I'm only good with 2 personalities, I just cut my income in half.
Come on, bro.
If I'm only good with one, I'm missing out on 75% of the population because I can't connect with them. And so, you look at the strengths. Like, I tell you what, if if a bridge was built, I hope that a fall built it.
Absolutely.
An airplane to take how that works.
You want that analytical person.
I hope that the one that's going to double check and triple check and test it again and stuff like that. I hope a Summer didn't build it.
You don't want me to build it.
They just start joking, get off track, come back like, wait a minute, did I connect the
right?
So there's strengths, and so it's like, okay, if I'm the owner of Delta, and maybe I am a Summer personality, well, I still need to have this personality. I got to have flight attendants on deck. Hey, y'all got to communicate in a certain way. That's what some of the stuff we like about Chick-fil-A is like the service. So like how they became a big company off of having great service. That means that somebody up there had to be a strong spring personality. Because we want to make sure people feel good. You can, I gotta tell people, man, shoot, you really want to get some training on being a spouse? Go work for Chick-fil-A.
Work for Chick-fil-A.
It's
all about service.
Hey, no matter what you ask for, no problem. You mess with the order, they're not even gonna fight with you. We're sorry. That's our mistake. Let's fix it.
Right.
Go to Burger King? No, it's in there, bro. Pull up over there. Did you eat the fries? Because we put them in there. No, I put them in there. I promise you I put them in there. Like, nah, it's not in the bag.
Yo, bro, that's real.
How many condiments do you need? Burger King, hey, man, look. 2 more is going to be 50 cents. So it's just, they've mastered service. And so that's when you start looking at these companies. They like, one of the reasons I think Apple is so good is they got great service.
Absolutely.
You take something there, man, we ain't even fighting about it.
Yep.
Hey, here you go. I'm like, man, that's different because some of these companies, they be fighting over every little component. And you're like, man, this is just a hassle. I don't even want to do business with you. And so when you start understanding this stuff, you'll start recognizing it in so many different places and, down to how they dress and how they communicate and how they talk.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference. I remember, I'll tell you the story. I was in Alabama.
Okay.
And I was doing sales for AT&T at the time.
Okay.
And
selling cell phones or internet?
Home phone service.
Home phone. Oh, this was back in the days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like literally when home phone service went from like percent per minute to long distance. And so I know it's crazy. But it was an older town. It's I think I forget where it was. Montgomery, Birmingham, Mobile, one of them. I think it was Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah.
And I was talking to this lady. I was like, listen, there's a problem. You're paying percent per minute. And on the new AT&T, you don't have to do that anymore. We changed it. You can talk to your family. And so I'm doing all this stuff. And I normally sell good. And I went there, and I think I made $7. It was 100% commission. So I made $7 a commission that day. And I'm talking about normally I would make $200, $300 a day.
Okay.
I'm sitting down. I'm talking to this older lady. This is after my second or third day. She's like, baby, you talking too fast. You got to slow it down. And so literally I'm like, okay. Well, ma'am, with the new AT&T, you don't have to pay percent per minute anymore. We've changed things. Now it's unlimited. And so you can talk to all your family and loved ones. And I'm like, in my head, like, oh, my God, is this for real? And then when I finished, she was like, see, baby, that's all you had to say. And I'm like, oh, my God. But then I was like, you know what? Let me try it with the next person. And I started talking real slower, real clear. And everybody was like, yes, we would love to do that. I was like, oh, my God. All I had to do was adjust.
Yeah.
And so I started applying to other areas of my life. I'm like, where else have I been making those adjustments that I've been missing out on money? Because I didn't know how to lay it out to you properly. And so when you learn how to get better at it, it's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
Like, I literally study it probably at least an hour a day, just understanding it more and looking for different situations where it applies and stuff like that. And once you get it, it makes you to become, one, a better speaker.
Yep.
Because, that's why, like you just said, what's funny is you're actually doing it because what you're saying is I don't naturally like to be like that all the time, but I know how to turn it on in this environment because that is what makes this work over here.
Right.
Whereas some people, you see them sit down and they're like really, monotone and just, and it's like, all right, man, well, we got to figure out where to put you because if you're not dynamic and really know your stuff and, it's just not going to draw people to you. So, yeah, man, it's special.